Hi everyone, I'm Prajwal. I'm the creator of Fluxify, an open source application I built to make REST APIs less painful. Currently, it's in early stage and MIT licensed. By the end of this video, you will get an idea of what Fluxify is, what it can do, and its abilities. To be honest, building a REST API in 2026 is still mostly plumbing, even with any AI coding tools. Every project starts with the same packages: install Express for routing, Zord for validation, Prisma for databases, and the list goes on and on. Hundreds of lines of boilerplate before a single endpoint actually does something useful. 60% of backend code is plumbing and configuration, and that's more than half of the business logic. And the worst part is, when the spec changes, all the plumbing has to move from database to auth to observability every single time. After spinning up the same CRUD scaffold across 5 different projects, copy pasting the same boilerplate into project number 5, and I saw the repetition. And I thought, what if I could just describe the API as a graph visualization similar to how workflow tools work and just publish the API? So Fluxify is what I wish I would had 2 years ago. And now it's available as open source for everyone to use. Alright, let me show you what it actually looks like in action. Okay, let's create an API endpoint which returns a list of users from Postgres database. We need to give a proper name, API path, and any query parameters here, and then we hit submit. Okay, let's open up what's inside. By default, every route has entry point, error handler, and response blocks. Let's add a block to get a list of records from a database and wire them up. And now we'll choose the Postgres integration from a list of integrations and we'll type the table name. Okay, let's save it, activate, and move to testing tab. The UI is similar to Postman, so let's run and test it. You can see the response, time it took, and response headers. That's how you create a simple REST API. No boilerplate, no controllers, just pure logic. Here's the big picture. Visual orchestration, real code. You drag blocks onto a canvas, verify user, database query, AI calls, response, and Fluxify translates that graph into an optimized execution logic. This isn't just a toy. This translates to a real, fast, production-ready directed acyclic graph in the background. Hundreds of requests per second, millisecond latency, and 0 lines of boilerplate code. From blocks to production in just 4 steps. Step 1. Design. Drag blocks onto a canvas, HTTP request, database queries, AI logic, transform the data, and connect them visually. Step number 2. Validate. Schema validation and type safety, auth checks, all run before the request hits your logic. Error gets caught at the edge. Step number 3. The logic gets translated into directed acyclic graph at runtime and cached for future requests. That's why the performance is competitive with handwritten code, no interpreter overhead, no per request fetching. Step number 4. Deployment. One click to production API and test them without leaving the platform. Fluxify orchestrates your whole stack, not just your database. Postgres, MySQL, Mongo, Redis, Memcached, native blocks for all of them. When it comes to AI side, OpenAI, Anthropic, Gemini, Mistral, anything related to OpenAI compatible APIs, we have support for all of them. Observability, OpenTelemetry, and low-key logs ship out of the box. Traces are coming soon. And when it comes to security, built-in JWT token generation and validation, encrypted secrets, and role-based access control and project-level isolation for teams. If you need something custom, write JavaScript which executes in a sandbox virtual machine, full request context, JWT access, utility libraries, you are never blocked. Here's the important caveat. Fluxify is still in early stage. It is not production ready yet, but here's what does work in the current Docker image. Visual Editor works, REST API generation works, database integration works, multi-user auth and secrets work, OpenTelemetry and low-key logging works, full testing system with playground and test suites works. It's rough, but it runs. Pull the Docker image, break it, tell me what's broken. Here's what I'm shipping next, and where you can jump in and start collaborating. Current work in progress. AI powered API generation. Describe an endpoint, get the full flow with validation and logic. Native JWT blocks, middleware support, cron scheduling for time triggered workflows, and audit logs. Here are the future plans. Backups, a marketplace for community blogs, dashboard for real-time metrics, and eventually Fluxify Cloud if you don't want to self-host. Nothing here is logged. If you want a feature faster, comment on the discussion, or even better, open a PR. Links on the description and on the screen as well. I am the only person building this. Every action you take actually matters. Start the repo, it's free. It helps other developers discover Fluxify, and honestly, it keeps me going. Open issues if you found a bug or got an idea. Even a rough reproducible step helps me to identify them. If you want to contribute code, good first issues are labeled. Read contributing.mt for more information. Claim one, ship a PR, and become a member of Fluxify. Or just give a feedback. Discussions are always open. Tell me what sucks, what's missing, and what's working well. Fluxify is early, open, and need community feedback to shape it. Give it a star, break it with a PR, contribute to it, or just tell a friend. Repo URL, docs page, official website link, all on the screen and in the video description as well. Thank you for watching. I'll be posting build-in public updates on this channel as Fluxify grows. Start the repo and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.